A summary of the U.S. nuclear review shows the Pentagon is after developing smaller nukes to diversify its option against potential adversaries. Defense Secretary James Mattis wrote in the summary, lower-yield nukes will be an option in extreme circumstances, including non-nuclear attacks on the U.S. He named China and North Korea as potential threats, but said the focus will be on countering what he called Russia's expansion of its capability. Meanwhile, Deputy Secretary of Defense Patrick Shanahan explained the nuclear posture review will affect land, sea, and air-based nukes.
This NPR responds to today's security needs with a tailored nuclear deterrent strategy and flexible capabilities for effective deterrence. We must keep America's deterrent credible by making it modern. The 2018 NPR calls for modernizing the nuclear triad and command and control system, which is necessary, affordable, and long overdue.
We built these weapons, we can take them apart.
The international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons has denounced the Pentagon's new strategy, saying it softens up the norm with respect to nukes. ICANN Director Beatrice Finn said expanding the circumstances when nukes can be used increases the risk of a nuclear conflict. Political analyst Jan Oberg says the U.S. military strategy to develop new small nukes is extremely dangerous for the rest of the world.
Let me say, this is the most dangerous document the world has. It lowers the threshold. It increases the perception with nuclear commanders that they can get away with starting, fighting, and ending a nuclear war without being hurt themselves. You have to see this in a context. It is not deterrence when you talk about using smaller and smaller nuclear weapons, because the whole point of deterrence is that if weapons were used, you would have a total catastrophe on yourself too. Now with this strategy of using nuclear weapons, it's not deterrence anymore, it's a conventionalization. It is to make nuclear weapons operate or seem like nasty conventional weapons. There should be a sharp line between conventional weapons and nuclear weapons. And this is not acceptable for the world. There needs to be a global protest against this document and this way of thinking, because it's dead dangerous for the rest of the world. You can't use nuclear weapons without blowing up millions of people. And I'm appalled by the fact that there are today, 4 hours after it's been presented, there's virtually nothing about it on the front pages of the Western mainstream media. Had Russia presented a document like this, there would have been an uproar.